Aceh's bid to recover from the effects of the 2004 tsunami continues to make strides, though it is still rife with challenges. One of the hardest hit areas, the district of Calang, knows this all too well. Our reporter Randy Salim has more on progress in Calang and the obstacles that it faces. Good morning, Randy.
Morning, Zelda. Okay, the first really good news for the people of Calang today is that there's finally two roads into Calang now. Before, like I told you a few days ago, there's only one road into Calang, and that's a 9-hour ride from Banda Aceh through Malabo into Calang. There is actually a shorter route through the town of Lamno in Aceh Jaya, which was actually blocked for the last 5 days. We're showing you footage now taken yesterday around noon. This was still when the roadblock was in place. It's finally been lifted. It was lifted just a few hours after this footage was taken, after negotiations between locals and the BRR, or the Aceh Reconstruction Rehabilitation Agency, as well as local government officials. The reason why it was blocked in the first place is because locals were angered that their farmland was used to build an emergency road on top of it, and they were supposed to get compensation, but the payout never came. So as what would happen in any other place in this country, they blocked the road until a settlement was reached. The settlement was finally reached yesterday. The road in question is a 12-kilometer stretch of road connecting the capital city of Aceh, Banda Aceh, into it's called Lamno in Aceh Jaya. And in other progress, well, from Lamno leading to Calang, you will see from Calang leading to Lamno rather, you will see miles and miles of beach to the left of you. It's a great stretch of white sandy beach. It's like what people say in Thailand at the tsunami. The tsunami actually had a cleansing effect on the beach. The sands are whiter than they've ever been, but it's so clean, it's so bare because all the trees there have been uprooted. And USAID is actually involved in a community outreach program to rehabilitate all these beaches.
A blessing in disguise. Despite the havoc it wreaked, the tsunami made the beaches of Calang cleaner than they've ever been. So clean, in fact, that not a tree along the coastline was left standing. This may not mean much to the layman, but to the coastal village of Sawang, it means extreme weather conditions from August through till December. This is what the Acehnese call the West Season.
Jadi kondisi pantai barat itu untuk Aceh yang sangat dirasakan pada musim barat.
What they face during the west season are strong winds coming from the west, and this blows and strike into their homes.
Jadi siapapun yang tinggal di pesisir itu akan merasakan hal yang sama gitu.
USAID helped plant these pine trees just 3 months ago. It won't be another 2 years till the trees will be tall enough to actually help block the wind. The villagers aren't expecting any quick miracles because they were informed and involved from the start.
Involving the community creates a sense of belonging.
The community itself dreams to one day turn this beach into a tourist destination.
5 years from now, the trees will be in full bloom. We'll be ready then.
Through community outreach, USAID has helped restore nearly 6 kilometers of beach in Calang and has pledged to keep going. Randy Salim, Arif Firmansyah, Metro TV, Calang.
And from USAID, we're going now to AusAid, and the common thread between these two donor agencies, and I'm sure a lot of other donor agencies, foreign agencies working in this country, in Calang especially, is that they're not really too keen on just giving money, but they want to engage the community, they want to give them the know-how and send them on their way. And what you're seeing here is AusAid, through a local partner called Logika, they're teaching locals how to set up microcredit agencies, not unlike the Grameen Bank set up by Muhammad Yunus, the Nobel Peace Laureate of this year. Local villagers are taught how to set up microcrediting organizations, how to collect funds to be credited, and also to develop a selection criteria to determine who would be eligible for this kind of credit. Now, this credit would be for very small businesses, like people that want to set up little companies to make cakes, for fishing industries, and the loans will be very small, say a few $100,000, and they would have to be payable within 1 month or so. So, like I said before, there will be no handouts given, just the know-how. Zelda.
Randy, thank you. And that was Randy Salim on Aceh's reconstruction 2 years after the tsunami. And after the break, an exhibition of Iranian art highlights the best of the country has to offer.